Alright, I'm back with video 2 of the, Hipster, Homeless, or Adventurer. I kind of like the name. I just came up with that, during the middle of the last video, so, should work. But basically, it should be pretty easy to do. I just need, I gotta build the set still. That's gonna be one of the projects. I have all the tools in my van in Salt Lake City. Whenever I'm actually by there, I'm only home a couple of times a year, so I'll have to make something mobile. It'll probably be due to set up in a tent. I was thinking about it earlier. Thank you, Magog of Moorstar, for giving me that idea. When you were doing some of your videos there, he loses his tower and starts traveling around in a tent. I'll probably end up doing that because that should be a lot easier to set up than a full... Oops, I'm fucking with my camera here. Burp. I'm in a full-on set. But basically just a table with a little, or like a stand, just something to stand behind so I can have the camera off to the side. And so there's like at least a background to me. And then I can just hang stuff on ropes or something to have it be wares. And eventually there'll be a more complex set. But basically have it really like that, so that way I've got something to stand behind and then, or sit, depending on what I feel like. And then it, so as perspective, it goes one way when I talk, and then to the other way, flashes back the other way. So it's going to be a lot of jump cuts. Be jump cut to me, facing me with the camera, and then jump cut over to the other guy. Which is why I think if anyone can get a hold of a green screen, we'll just have like a standard backdrop that we just toss back there. I will need an editor at some point because I'm not the best with editing and all that. I still have to figure that stuff out. If anyone wants to volunteer a little bit of time after this project gets going, and eventually it'll probably turn into a paid gig if we make any money at it. I mean, who knows? But yeah, so that'd be it. Basically, we flash from one person talks, the camera's facing them. The other person talks, the camera faces away. So that way the guy can be anywhere, and then I can just basically, it could even just be a running joke of, well, why are you in the forest and the other guy is in like a town or something like that? Just look over magic. Asshole wizard did it, or, just stuff like that. I'm thinking about a long-running joke of magic did it, or an asshole wizard got drunk. I'm thinking asshole wizard got drunk is going to be used a lot in this series. But basically, I'd have to do one of the first things I want to do is like the startup thing of, the dude doing like a little montage of him opening up the store in the morning, cleaning the ground, sweep the floor, clean off his table, and then go behind the thing. And then sit there and wait for a bell to ring, and just have that like be the opening intro. And you see the bell ring and like the little pinwheel spin. Probably be a pinwheel or a star, or it might even be a pentagram. I don't know yet. I have to come up with the iconography. But basically, that's how it starts, and then just random adventurer, probably in front of a green screen or whatever set they have, so that it's, you just walked in off the street to this shop, and it's basically the thing is going to be basically a glorified pawn shop in a bad neighborhood. I'm debating is one of the things to do have like a plastic screen in front of me that you can like blatantly tell I'm behind magic, or it's bulletproof glass, and a sneeze shield. That's one of the other things I want to do is basically on the table have a sneeze screen and a blast shield. The items will need to be booby traps. That way, just to put a little ring around everything. It'll probably be something simple like a blue piece of paper that if you break the paper, you get struck by lightning or something. Just something bad happens to you, and it costs you so much if you break it. You break it, you bought it. Have that as in the policy. But yeah, the next one would be basically the montage of starting up the store in the morning. So, all right, that's this video. That's 3 minutes. I think that's long enough.